What's going on, guys? So, yeah, this is going to sound kind of weird before I explain it. So, bear with me. I might be onto something, maybe. So, you may or may not have seen commercials for the Pela or Pela phone cases. I don't quite know how it's pronounced. And I've seen them more, since the start of the summer. And they look quite interesting. The basic concept is they are washable and renewable phone cases. Obviously, we've seen in the past year, we've gotten a very clear reminder of how important it is that the things we use incredibly frequently be easy to sanitize. Phone cases definitely being close to the top of the list with things like this. I won't get into some of the studies of all the bacteria people have found on phones, and so that's an incredibly good idea. And also, the fact that they're renewable. Of course, a lot of phone cases, since you can get that hard plastic shell, my phone case has, rubber corners, but has main plastic shell and other areas of impact to really provide good protection to the phone. That is a lot of plastic when you think about all of the people using smartphones. And so, clearly it's a good idea to have a renewable phone case. I believe it's plant-based. These, bee engraved cases are like a limited edition thing. But a lot of these seem to be, plant-based phone cases, which is a really interesting idea. I'm not too familiar with it, so, if you want to find out more, I'm going to be doing a little bit more research on them myself. The link to their website will be in the description. However, recently, looking at these phone cases has made me think about another area where we commonly use plastic. I'm not talking about Lego. That I feel could be improved and perhaps in the same vein. Recently, a couple weeks ago, I went and just got regular teeth cleaning, regular dentist appointment. And at the end, of course, my dentist went into the all too familiar spiel at this point of, different things you might change while the pandemic's going on. So hopefully we can get out of the pandemic a little bit faster. And one of the things he said was perhaps, changing toothbrushes more frequently. Of course, it's recommended, and we do this, changing a toothbrush every 3 months, right? So that's 4 toothbrushes a year. My dentist said, while the pandemic's going on, maybe change it every month. So that's, 3 times as many toothbrushes. That's 12 toothbrushes. And of course, that is a temporary thing. It will go back down to 4 once the pandemic's over. And absolutely, health in my book definitely is top priority. But it did get me thinking, the environmental side of me did get to thinking that's quite a bit of plastic. Because, assuming you're just doing a regular, using a regular toothbrush, it's got plastic, it's got, oh my gosh, I have no idea what bristles, the toothbrush bristles are made of. So if you know, let me know. Go to the person channel, link in the description, leave a comment. I would love to know. If not, I'm probably going to be Googling it anyway. And of course, it's got, more ergonomic ones have, rubber grips. And rubber is renewable. For those of you who don't know, it does, literally grow in trees. So it just still stuck out in my mind as a lot of plastic we could be going through. And so, once it kind of clicked, and I did kind of click in my mind, perhaps, if the Pela cases could be used or that same material could be used to create a renewable material that would also work for toothbrushes. And I don't quite, know how it would work, but the idea of a plant-based material substituting for plastic is awesome for a lot of things. I'll get into where that might not work in a second, but if, particularly with toothbrushes, if we could, substitute that, maybe have, plant-based material substituting for plastic, and then having the rubber grips, and then whatever the heck bristles are made out of. I'm going to be Googling that as soon as I stop recording. It could potentially be an area where we could swap it out and make a change that could positively impact the environment. Because, no matter how clean you keep your toothbrushes, if you sterilize them, if you make sure they're not staying exposed in the bathroom, if they're cupped, if you've got a case for it, whatever, you're still going to have to change them at some point. They say every 3 months, but if you get a sick, you get cold or food poisoning or something, once you get better, you need to swap it out. So it's a fact that you're going to be going through this. And so, depending on how the material works, it could be viable, at least for toothbrushes. The phone cases from the commercials I've seen seem fairly flexible. I've not seen any or felt any of these in person, and so I don't quite know, if it would be a viable solution, because obviously you need a good sturdy material for toothbrushes so that it's not just, flopping around and you can actually brush your teeth with it. So it as long as it has the ability to, still be a good, solid, sturdy material, I feel like it could go really well. Granted, I don't know what the ADA or, outside of the U.S., what other dental associations, what requirements might be there. Perhaps plant-based things couldn't work. Perhaps no one had ever asked, and so, I'm not going to be that arrogant to say no one's asked, but perhaps no one's really looked into it too much. So, it might not be required for that, but there's also the fact that, as versatile of a material as plastic has been, there have been so many uses for it that, between plastic bags and how soft and flexible those are to, like I said, really hard plastic structure phone cases to the ABS, really durable, like super durable plastic that Lego is made out of, to, plastic bottles and that stay together but aren't exactly, just top of the line. There's a lot of different requirements that companies, as things branch out to, are going to have to consider as we continue to make a switch from plastic and try and find other materials. So I don't want to pretend that, a blanket thing of, people have figured out how to make phone cases renewable is going to be just a blanket statement of toothbrushes can work and plastic bottles are gone and Lego can do it and all of these things. As I keep mentioning, an example that I thought of was, I found Lego catalog for the summer, and in it they mentioned, that they are working, I forgot the timeline, but to try and find a material that will live up to their standards, which, if you didn't know, they have incredibly high standards for themselves. They went from all like Christian saying only the best is good enough to I think their current model is even the best isn't good enough, to try and always push themselves forward to have even higher quality products. Having that while still finding a more renewable material and a material that's better for the environment than ABS plastic. And so, I feel like the material that the Pela cases are made out of could definitely be a solution for certain areas of plastic. Maybe it's too high quality 4 plastic bags, and maybe it's, you know, not high quality enough, maybe isn't as sturdy, or, you know, is more of a flexible material than just a solid material that you would look for in something like Lego, or something like, you know, plastic bottles, or saying with the dental hygiene thing. Maybe it wouldn't work for, you know, mouthwash bottles, but maybe it would be an excellent solution for toothbrushes. And so I'm hoping this is coherent. We'll find out once I get to editing. But yeah, as much as I know so many people are going to be going through toothbrushes, you know, minimum of 12 a year, like I said, possibly more if you get sick. As many people brushing their teeth out there, which hopefully that's the vast majority of the world's population. I know it's not going to be everyone, and hopefully one day it will be everyone, but as many toothbrushes as that is, and I mean, that number multiplies incredibly rapidly. I know that if we could find, even once the pandemic ends, find a renewable material to replace the plastic in toothbrushes with, it could substantially, you know, even if it's not the biggest thing we use plastic for, it doesn't need to be top of the list. If it could be a category that we could knock out of, like, okay, toothbrushes are renewable, just like maybe in the future with the health of Pela, phone cases will be renewable. That's still one category off the list. So, you know, maybe if this plant-based material that Pela is using has the versatility to still have, you know, good structure, and I mean, for it to be a phone case, you know, it would have to be really durable, or else, you know, people aren't going to really use that one as often if they are looking for, you know, shock impact and that kind of stuff. But it does look like it has the versatility to just peel off instantly Pela and throw it in the washer. So, yeah, maybe I'm onto something. Maybe this video doesn't even come across coherent. But what do you think? What do you think might be a possible way we could eliminate a category such as toothbrushes from the list of things that use plastic? Because, you know, that is still going to be something we're going to be throwing away for, you know, forever. It just, the amount varies. What's another category you feel like the material used by Pela could help knock out? Or what's another material you think would help with toothbrushes, or another category? I know with COPPA things are a little bit more finicky, but if you click the link to the personal channel in the description and leave a tag with the title of this video so I can easily know what you're talking about. I want to hear all your thoughts in the comments below. And I'll see you next time in the Geek Hotspot.